Hey, your turn. Last one.
Oh, thank you, Jeebus. Like, subscribe, and follow. This is Truly News, and that way these just fly by. Day after day.
Flit and flitter, as it were.
After day after day.
For me, it goes by like that.
After day. Everything goes by like that at her age.
Right? Who are you?
My oldest granddaughter's 19, dude.
What?
I know. Where was I? Like, subscribe, and follow us. We don't know why. And we do know why you should send us stuff, because we're basically too lazy to look stuff up. So if you can find weird news that we can share, that'd be terrific. TITR@netradio.network, please.
This is True, Really News with Scott Combs and Tony Vercanis. All the news you're about to hear is true.
Really?
As far as you know.
Speaking of which, this from Ronnie Tucker. Shame on you, Florida. Shame.
Again?
After initially cutting her mullet in November of 1989, Tennessee resident Tammy Manis immediately regretted it. Hang on just a second.
Can girls have mullets?
Well, I don't get, she's from Tennessee, but he shamed Florida.
Okay.
Well, shame them all. What the heck? Anyway, she immediately regretted it and decided to grow it out again the following year. She hasn't cut the mullet since.
So that's 26 years?
Mullets, though normally associated with the 1980s, have a history dating back centuries. Even the Greek poet Homer, writing in the Iliad, which I've read, not in the original Greek.
I believe he said, "No."
in the 8th century BC, references spearmen with forelocks cropped, hair grown long at the backs. Well, I've got the long back hair. Manis's mullet is
He meant it all.
truly epic. It measures, are you sitting down?
Who would know?
5 feet 8 inches.
She has more hair than I have height.
That's exactly right. That's why I picked the story. Nearly 173 centimeters, if you want to look at it that way, Tony. So
I don't want to look at it either way.
you can't even look down on her mullet.
No, I'd have to look up to it. How tall is she?
I don't know. I hear
like
when she rides
5'4",
her
that'd be
motorcycle, she braids it. And when she rides her motorcycle, she tucks it in her back pocket. Are you okay?
Yep. Just give me a sec.
Okay.
Tooth thing. Well, what the hell did I do there? But I don't want to do that again.
Yeah,
Sorry.
please don't. Let's see.
She's a biker chick. She's probably no taller than 5'6".
Mhm. And get ready for this. Last year, she placed second in the Femmullet division or Femmullet division of the 2022 U.S. Mullet Championships.
That is such a thing?
Apparently, she won $300 for second place.
Huh?
It's an experience that encouraged her to apply for the Guinness World Record.
Is it an amateur division?
I don't know. After a long process, including filming her hair to show its length, Manis received a package on her front porch informing her of the official record. When I opened it, I thought, whoa, this is amazing, she said.
You're lucky it's almost winter. She
Right?
come up here and hunt you down.
Hunt me down.
The
Hunt
Spanish
me down
Parliament,
like a duck.
more like a dog.
Dog, yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I meant.
gonna hunt you down like a dog.
Quack, quack.
Spanish Parliament hit. I hate you. The Spanish Parliament has overcome the Spain of the past as Jesus Martin, Director General of the Royal Board on Disabilities, as Jesus Martin put it, they voted to ban dwarf bullfighting.
Something that was, of course, allowed under Generalissimo Francisco Franco all those years.
Who is still dead, by the way.
Yeah.
Wow, there's they don't even know Juan Carlos. I mean, oh boy.
Hmm.
The Huffington Post.
Uh-oh.
They were once a news agency. No, they weren't ever.
No.
Reported that here, this traditional comic event features people with dwarfism dressed as bullfighters or clowns who chase bulls without doing them any harm. The shows go back decades, but are decreasing in popularity.
Oh, well, that's the reason to stop them.
Right there.
Isn't it? You know,
Jesus Martin, the old
although how many
general,
dwarves are going to be out of business?
See? So anyway, the Director General of the Royal Board of Disability said, people with dwarfism are subjected to mockery in public squares in our country. Okay. However, some of the
dwarfs?
Well, some of the performers are objecting to the ban. According to Daniel Calderon, one of the bullfighters, they take it for granted that the people are being denigrated or laughed at, and it's the opposite. They respect us. The respect they have for us is impressive. See? And some people actually make a living. I know this is odd. Some people make a living out of trying to make people laugh at them. I don't want to mention any names, but Laurel and Hardy, Lewis and Martin, Abbott and Costello, Perry and Winkle,
Biden and Harris.
They're not actually trying to be funny.
Yeah, but oh boy,
just works out that way. How about
our good
Carol
fortune?
Burnett?
Carol Burnett's hysterical.
She was, has been, yes. Mary Tyler Moore was hilarious and had great legs. Dick Van Dyke was hilarious and was kind of a jerk, I hear.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
that's too bad.
Yeah, that's really what I thought.
From Brickbat over at Reason.com. Good news from Illinois.
I have my doubts. I'll be the judge of that.
Officials at Southern Illinois University Edwardsville have agreed to pay $80,000 to settle a lawsuit brought by Maggie DeJong. Or DeJong.
We just call her Maggie.
Okay. Maggie is a graduate art therapy student who claimed the university violated her First Amendment rights.
Of course they did.
They ordered her to have no contact, even indirect communication, with 3 students who complained that statements she posted on social media or made in classroom and informal discussions defending conservative or Christian positions were harassment or discrimination. This included retweeting someone commenting on the January 6th, 2021 riot at the U.S. Capitol who said, "We cannot destroy this country like BLM riots." University also agreed that professors in the art therapy program would undergo First Amendment training. Why aren't they sending the students to First Amendment training as well? I mean,
yeah. Maybe a little psychotherapy for the students.
Yeah, we'll get something loving and kind to help them understand that life brings along with it some pretty hard knocks.
Although when you watch TV lately, this victim mentality for everyone of us, but not them.
Yes. Right? Well, that's one
prevalent.
Of the... Yep. Did you say malevolent, I think?
Yeah, that too. My mom would have smacked them in the back of the head.
Right?
With a club.
By the way, the university is revising the student handbook to reflect that students with varying religious and political views are welcome in the program.
Really?
Rest y'all shup.
As long as they don't say anything about it.
Well, they haven't gone that far yet, but they actually that's one up for free speech. And
when you get a win at a university, take it.
Churchill was such a genius. Some people think free speech is they can say anything they want, but if anybody says anything back, it's outrageous.
Yep.
Not how it works. Nope. You can't have freedom of speech unless you have the freedom to say something I don't like. And I just have to learn to live with it.
But Scott.
What?
You're hard to offend. Other people aren't so hard to offend.
Yeah, that's true. I'm harder to offend than I used to be. That's for damn sure.
You tell some people it's Tuesday, they're offended.
Oh.
This is true, really news. Send email to TITR@netradio.network.